Chipper and Bud were best friends. They lived in a forest of plenty, in which oak trees were so tall they seemed to reach into the blue skies, and they dropped a plentiful supply of nuts in all but the coldest months of winter. During the summer, the sun was warm and bright, and the meadow was covered in flowers whose petals bloomed in bright reds and purples and golden yellows. Chipper and Bud frolicked together, exploring all that nature had to offer as they climbed the trees and smelled the perfumed scented flowers and joyfully munched on a wide variety of acorns and other nuts. But as time passed, Bud began eating more nuts and climbed less as he began waddling through the meadow, the increasing size of his tummy slowing him down, and he was often winded as he tried to keep up with Chipper. "You go ahead," Bud would say to Chipper. "I'll catch up later." Until after a while Bud spent most his day laying in the shade cast by a giant oak tree and eating all the acorns in his reach. "You've got to get in shape," Chipper would say to his best friend. "This isn't healthy for you." But Bud would ignore the advice as his girth continued to grow. Then one day, a sharp-eyed hawk with a razor-sharp beak and a 6-foot wingspan flew overhead looking for an easy meal. It didn't take him long to spot Bud. "Run!" yelled Chipper in desperation as he saw the hawk begin to dive down. "Run as fast as you can!" But it was too late. Bud tried to run, but he was far too slow. As the hawk swiftly swooped down, his claws reached out for Bud. In just that instant, Bud stumbled and landed in a gopher hole. It saved his life. As the hawk flew off in search of other prey, Chipper helped Bud out of the hole. Gasping for air and trembling from fright, it was several minutes before Bud could speak. "Being in poor condition," said Chipper, "nearly cost you your life." Before responding, Bud closed his eyes and tried to calm himself, his heart pounding so hard it echoed in his ears. "I know," he gasped. "Starting now," Bud said. "I'm going to eat less and exercise more. I never felt good about myself with a big tummy, and I've missed all the fun times we used to have together." Chipper nuzzled his friend. "That's the spirit, Bud," he said with a warm, assuring smile. "It's good to have you back again, and thank goodness we get another chance. You will find life much more rewarding, and the acorns you do eat will taste sweeter." At times, most of us have Bud's problem, but with a little care, we can solve it and reap the rewards.